Welcome everyone. Yes, welcome everyone. Yes, welcome everyone. Yes, welcome. Remember the USA election. Yes, welcome. Remember the USA Yes, welcome today. I want to appreciate for another day. Welcome Simon Dungu, welcome. Yes, welcome today. Simon Dungu is saying that remember the USA election in the year 2000 is for receive Kenya being the first nation in Africa where declaration is over torture. Yes? And the rightful winner being declared after recount. Welcome, Simon. Welcome. Yes, welcome everyone. Today I want us to look at this issue of CHEBUKATI versus CHERERA. CHERERA is the vice chair of IEBC, and you know what happened yesterday. And today they had the conference, and when I look today, I want us to look at certain topic. We have CHEBUKATI versus his vice chair, that is Julian. Then we having the possibilities. There's a possibility of Martha Koome ordering maybe recount of votes if it is possible, which according to me I don't want to confirm because Azimio, we are waiting Azimio if maybe they will go to court. Then number 3, we want to talk about the optimistic Azimio, how they are optimistic when it comes to the way they are going to appeal to the court. Now, I want us to share. You can share the video. You can share the video so that we can start together. You can share the video so that we can share together. I think we can start. We are enough. Now, there is a scenario that when I was looking at the address and of course press briefing of Wafula Chebukati's vice chair, that is Julian Cherera. Today we have calculation. I want you to be ready because of these calculations. We want to look at these calculations that Julian Cherera. How can we pronounce that name? Cherera or Cherera? Yes? There's a scenario that Julian Cherera has come out to claim that when they were now verifying these forms, there are a certain point that they were agreeing when it comes to the result, but it reached a point that they did not agree. And the reason why they did not agree, number one, was that there are certain constituencies that was not announced according to Julian Cherera. And furthermore, she went ahead and said that the number that was bringing a lot of difference was that the number was to be 100%. But according to Julius Cherera, she is saying that the number, when they were called by the chairperson Wafula Chebukati, so that they were to have consensus, then after that they were to sign. Yes? But the reason why they did not agree was that Julian Cherera is complaining that that number was not the number that they had before. So I think according to Julian Cherera, she's complaining, saying that welcome Jessica. She is complaining that the number was added and they were having 100.01%, which according to Julian Cherera, she is saying that that 0.01% represent 142,000 voters, and this was to bring difference. So I want us to look the scenario. How did Julian Cherera reach at this number? And is it the number that can convince the court that yes, this number is relevant, so that when it comes to maybe listening to the case, it might be having impact when it comes to the presidential result? But I was looking at the scenario, how Julian Cherera reached at the moment of saying that 0.01% represent 140,000 voters. Then I tried my calculations. How did she arrive at 142,000? Then I was like, let us try to calculate. If 100%, yes, I want us to do a simple mathematics. If 100% represent 14 million voters turnout, then what about 0.01%? I mean, we want to see at the impact. What was the impact of this 0.01%? And if I'm wrong, I'm requesting you with a humble heart, please. You can give me a correction. Now, if 100% represent 14 million, I've just taken that exact number of 14 million. What about 0.1% votes? 0.1. Then let us take 0.01% multiplied by 14 million over 100%. We can do the mathematics. 100% represent 14 million voters turn out. Then what about 0.01% that Julian Cherera is complaining about? Yes, let us do it. Nani amepata jibu? Is it 0.1 or 0.01%? Someone to correct me, please. The complaint of Cherera was 0.01 or 0. I want to look at the complaint of Julian Cherera. The percentage was 0.1 or 0.01%. The claim of someone to write there. I'm requesting someone to confirm for me so that we can be exact about the number that Julian Cherera was complaining about. Was it 0.1% or 0.01%? How can I look at the complaint of Julian Cherera? Someone to confirm. Yeah, it was 0.01%. Julian Cherera, the 0.01% translate to approximately 142,000 votes. I want us to tulikuwa tunafanya maths hapa. Nani amepata hiyo maths? I want to see if really this 0.01% translate to that. So let us try to do mathematics. 100%, no, 0.01% multiplied by 14 million. 14 million, yes, over 100%, or over 100%. This one go with this one, then this one translate to this one, then this one translate to this one, so it's remain 1,000. I mean, someone said, yeah, thank you so much, Simon Dungu. Thank you so much, Geoffrey. The calculation that I'm getting here is that the 0.01% represent 1,400. Am I doing a right mathematics? I'm getting 1,400. I'm getting 1,400 votes. Then when I see the complaint of Cherera, she was saying that this translates to 142,000 votes. So, ladies and gentlemen, who is telling the truth? Who is telling the truth? Because according to what I have calculated and I have gotten about the calculation, it means that 0.01% represent 1,400. And if it is 0.1, it represents 140,000 votes. So I think the question is there. Even if you are side of Azimio or you are side of Kenya Kwanza Alliance, I'm requesting with the humble heart, is this 0.01% represent 142,000 votes genuinely? I don't think. Now, let us go back to the reason and the argument. Another argument that Juliana Cherera brought was that there was certain 28 constituencies that was not announced. Yes? Julian Cherera is saying that there are certain constituencies, 28 of them was not announced. And again, insisting that there was certain one constituency that was not verified according to what she said. But again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say it very clear. When it comes to a matter of fact, we want to really understand the argument of these four. Yes, I want to see. Simon Dungu is saying that the challenge is The challenge is, does 0.01 translate to 1%? My conclusion is that when you take 1% of 14 million is 140,000. Hope I have ended my meeting. Yes, I want to understand. I want to understand how this 0.01% arrives at 140. Simon Ndungu is saying that this 0.1% translates to 1%. Then he is saying that his conclusion is that when you take 1% of 14 million is translating to 140,000. Then Simon Ndungu, I want to ask simple question. How did you end up getting 1%? Or you've said that 0.01% translates to 1%? Am I right? Am I right, please? You can confirm to me. Is that 0.1 does 0.01% translate to 1%? Simon, you've said that the challenge is that 0.01 translate to 1%. Then your conclusion is that when you take 1% of 14 million voters turnout is about 140. Yes, you're right. Yes? Okay. I've understood you, Simon. But how about these 28 constituencies that was being said? I don't want to spread rumors. I don't want to spread rumors. How about these 28 a constituency that was, yes, Simon Ndungu is saying that divide 1 by 100, you get, okay. Hey, Simon, when kama umebobea hii maths. At divide 1 by 100, you get 1 by 100. Okay, then it comes to, then I'm getting it. 0.01 then you multiply by 100, you get 1%. Let it go and confuse our land friend. I want to hear your reaction, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we want to finalize this. I want us to finalize about this 0.01%. You can someone I think there we don't want to contradict things, so what we can do is just today the Azimio team came out and they said that they're going to court. So I want us to move to another topic. How is the impact of Azimio team going to court? How is the impact? How is the impact? How is the impact? How is the impact Azimio going to court? Then Simon Ndungu, now just multiply 0.01 by 14 million, not as percentage but a figure. Hivyo ndo wanaifanya. Then it is 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2. Yes, it's bringing 140,000. Oh, hivyo ndio wamefanya. Then they're getting that number. Okay. Nimepata. Chapter closed. Now, let us go to the main reason why today, as you know that Raila Amolo Odinga mseelewa mambo, najua nimekubo. No, mi hujanibo. Ephraim Duru, mi hujanibo. I'm okay. You have freedom to say whatever you want, but as long as hakuna bully. No, mi hujanibo. Ephraim, you are okay. Welcome. No. You are okay. Mi hujanibo. You have your opinion to say whatever you want. Mimi sina shida. Now, let us go to another chapter. Today, wapi? Sorry Simon. Sorry. Wapi? Umeandika wapi? Mimi Ephraim, mseelewa mambo najua. Let me read for Ephraim. Ephraim, I'm sorry. Ephraim, please, I'm requesting Ebu Rudia. Please, with the humble heart, please. I'm requesting Rudia, then I read. Vicky Anel, hello, how are you today? I'm at work night shift. Welcome Vicky. Welcome. I'm so much humble. Welcome. You're great people in the house. Now, Ephraim Nduru, please repeat what you said. I'm not seeing that the nini. Yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today marks another time like the election of 2017, where the Azimio team led by Raila Odinga has come out to reject the election result announced by Wafula Chebukati. Ephraim Nduru, I'm waiting, please, with humble heart. Please, you can rewrite. And you know, as per what you've seen the body language today, at the KICC, it was showing a true indication that this team is setting the instrument. Welcome, thanks Vicky. And they're preparing to go to court. So there's possibility of them tomorrow going to court, maybe on next day. And according to law, that now the consultation that is there, if they are not going to present themselves to the court and file the case, then it means on 30th August this month, Jessica Esther Makungu is saying this one is easy, Kome is not Maraga. So, if they are not going to file this case to court, then it means August 30th, William Samoei Ruto is going to be sworn in as the next president of the Republic of Kenya. So I think maybe what is this? Maybe tomorrow we are waiting to see at the scenario if, of course, they are going to file the case. So what are these presentations that are going to bring to the house? It means that according to what I have seen, Raila Odinga has come out to call off this election null and void. So I want us to listen to to what Raila Odinga said. Then we continue at that moment. I want us to look at the speech of Raila Odinga today. Then we see what next. What next? The way he has said the election is null and void. Raila Odinga speech today. I think
his actions, but Mr. CHEBUKATI, whose mind appeared made up.
So I want us to listen to what CHEBUKATI is saying. Then we continue. Yes? Then we continue. Now listen to whatever Raila is saying.
Did not entertain any discussion of the results, precipitating a walkout by majority of the commissioners who promptly denounced the results at a press conference. We know what happened next. A majority of the commissioners walked out and held a press conference where they denounced the results. Our view in Azimio is clear. The figures announced by Mr. CHEBUKATI are null and void. I repeat, the figures announced by Mr. CHEBUKATI are null and void and must be quashed by a court of law. In our view, there is neither a legally and validly declared winner nor a president-elect.
So when you listen to what Raila Odinga is saying, as per what I have listened to him, is that as per what he do say, is that according to what constitution entails, is that according to him, not according to me. Yes, according to him. Mimi sielewi constitution. Sitaki contradict maneno hapa niseme wewe unajua. I'm not a lawyer. I want to say it very well. When the way you have seen the audio, you have listened to the audio, he's saying that as per the constitution and whatever is being required is that Mr. CHEBUKATI, yes, must meet that threshold. And threshold, it means that consensus must be built when it comes to that commission. Then I want to understand something here. Yes? And if I'm wrong, you can correct. If the threshold is being required to reach at least the maximum of about 4 of them, if they're agreeing to be 4, then it is possible for them to agree. This is about the threshold. But when it comes to what was seen yesterday, was that CHEBUKATI was having a threshold of 3 commissioners. But 4 of them were against and distanced themselves from the result. Then I ask simple question. If Wafula CHEBUKATI did not meet the threshold that yes is required by the constitution as per the argument of Azimio la Umoja, then on the other side of William Samoei Ruto, you listen to what William Samoei Ruto said yesterday. He said that this election has come to an end and the winner has been announced, and that is him. For him, he said that Wafula CHEBUKATI is final. That these other commissioners are not important when it comes to what entails and the decision of the commission, then as per the constitution, I remember there was certain issue that was raised with the team of William Ruto, and this issue entails where BBI, I don't know, I can't recall it very well, where the BBI, the issue of BBI, I think the confirmation of signatures, yes, nimepata. The confirmation, do you remember the confirmation of the signatures across the Republic of Kenya, where these signatures was to give the authority, the principles of the BBI to continue, because they were looking at the support of the people, where there was certain argument that when it comes to the verification of the support of people, the side of William Ruto complained very well, and they said it, that the IEBC did not meet the threshold to verify the signatures. Then the question today, the same people that did not meet the threshold has announced William Ruto himself that they other time rejected the threshold of CHEBUKATIs while they were confirming and verifying the signatures. So ladies and gentlemen, who is right? It means that on my side, when I want something to be met, then the constitution translates. Then on the side of the other, it means that constitution does not translate. So the biggest question is here. Does threshold when it comes to announcing result or presidential result so concerned? Does it translate? Does it come to a position that threshold is so important when it comes to announcement of the presidential election? Then in case, according to Raila Odinga, he's saying that CHEBUKATI did not meet the threshold. But on the other side, William Ruto is saying that other commissioners are not important. That other commissioners are important. Yes, we agree, and I want to agree, that CHEBUKATI is the final when it comes to the announcement of the president. But again, what we must understand, is there any possibility that CHEBUKATI did not meet the threshold? Because he came, in fact, when he was announcing, he said that there were 3, that other 4 were defiant. Then again, when I look at the podium and auditorium, I didn't see other 2 commissioners. It was only CHEBUKATI. Others, he said that they were injured at walipeleko hospitali, that he was alone. So it means that this affair was affair of CHEBUKATI alone. Then I want us to look at the scenario where this allegation ati CHEBUKATI alipewa pesa fulani. Mimi sina evidence. Mimi sitaki kusema, mimi sina evidence. I don't want to accuse CHEBUKATI. I don't have evidence. But there was a scenario that is coming out that he was given 40 million Kenya shillings. Mwingine akasema ati amejengewa nyumba Mombasa ya gorofa. So it cannot be defined to the person that funded him. Who is this person who funded CHEBUKATI? So ladies and gentlemen, there's something that we are missing when it comes. Then, when it comes to these commissioners, yes, commissioners, there are 7, if I'm not wrong. Commissioners are 7. This also came up when it comes to the issue of Supreme Court. There are also 7. Then it means, according to court also, they must meet that threshold of about 4 of them. So when it comes to IBC, how comes? Mimi penye sielewi. How comes they did not meet the threshold, but later Chebukati has come out and announced the result? Who is right? Who is right? Give your opinion. Who is right? I'm looking at the video. Mimi nataka msikie Raila Odinga akisema kitu hapa. Alafu then I bring what William Samuruto said. Listen.
At a press conference, we know what happened next. A majority of the commissioners walked out and held a press conference where they denounced the results. Our view in Azimio is clear. The figures announced by Mr. Chebukati are null and void. I repeat, the figures announced by Mr. Chebukati are null and void and must be quashed by a court of law. In our view, there is neither a legally and validly declared winner nor a president-elect. Mr. Chebukati's announcement purporting to announce a winner is a nullity. He acted with gross impunity and in total disregard of the Constitution and our laws. He could have plunged our country into chaos had our supporters not exercised great restraint. Such blunted acts of impunity can be a threat to the security of our country. It is not up to us to decide whether Mr. Chebukati has committed an offense. We leave that determination to the appropriate authorities.
Yes. Now, I think you have listened to what Raila Odinga said, that Chebukati did not meet the threshold. I want us to look at the speech and interview of Ruto yesterday, while he was having interview after he was announced the winner. Before that, David Mwaure has come out to defend President-elect William Ruto's win. So let us look at the interview of Ruto, that where he said that the threshold does not make sense, that Mr. Chebukati is final, and you cannot do anything. Yes? That you cannot do anything. That you can
across Kenya. President, you take over a government.
Yes. I'm looking at
in the context of those of us who will be running the that we have had a situation where people who are supposed to be in the opposition are actually running matters in the executive.
I'm looking at that point of view where William Samuruto is saying that hiyo maneno ya sijui ya IBC sijui at the threshold, hakuna kitu kama hiyo. That is the argument of William.
And if you had the discussion in the campaign, it was our issue. I mean, let's be honest with one another. I mean, all of us here, with a simple calculator, you know, just with plus and minus, you tally the results. You didn't need complicated. It was. Are you any role that maybe?
Let us look at that video. The video.
What we have achieved as a country, I think Kenya, to tally the results first to check
Mnasikia?
You voted in polling station X. You could go to the portal, and that polling station X would show you whether those were the results that are declared or not. And secondly, the fact that the IEBC has taken time. We voted on Tuesday. Today is Monday. They took time to accommodate as many people as possible, whatever issues they may have had. I think the IEBC has really bent over backwards to accommodate everybody. And unfortunately, I think there were people who did not want these results to be declared because, I mean, surely, even as we came to Bomas, it is only somebody from the moon who did not know the results. I mean, let's be honest with one another. I mean, all of us here, with a simple calculator, you know, just with plus and minus, you tally the results. You didn't need a complicated, it was not, you didn't need algorithm, you didn't need square root, or all those other complicated things. You know, you just needed a simple calculator and you could add. You know, the elections were, I think, every institution or every organization that bothers to tally the results came to the same conclusion. Whether it is Reuters, whether it's Al Jazeera, whether it is NTV, whether it is Citizen TV, and all these other people, everybody arrived at the same results. So I don't really know what the argument is all about. When we came to Bomas, I think everybody knew the results. So we just came to
So, ladies and gentlemen, in short,
by the chairman
in short,
IEBC. Otherwise, in terms of results, surely good people. All of us knew what the results were.
so ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
what I have heard William Ruto saying, that even if Chebukati did not meet the threshold, but the result is final, whether his competitors are going to the court or not, the result is final. And as per what he has said, that Al Jazeera, NTV, Citizen TV, and all those things gave their mathematics and they reach at final result. And according to him, he's saying that himself, his competitors, and all of us, so those people who are calculating this result, they knew already the results. It is only that person that was living in moon that did not understand and did not know the result. Yes? So I think, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to at times to listen to at the scenario where does the law requires that IEBC must meet the threshold, and if they must meet the threshold, why didn't they, or why did Wafula Chebukati did not reach at the consensus with his fellow commissioners? Because in fact, that person that is bringing a lot of issue and raising certain issue, it is the vice chair of IEBC. Then at times when we look at the argument of his vice chair complaining about the addition of 0.01%, and another claim was that the addition of that affected the result of presidential election. Then furthermore, the vice chair said that the reason why they part ways and they did not agree to have consensus, because what they agreed per those remaining constituencies was not announced. So I think, according to me, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say it very categorical, that this constitution, and I was just saying and telling my fellow colleagues somewhere, then when it comes to the constitution that is confusing Kenyans is this constitution. And even some lawyers themselves, they don't understand the interior and backbone of this constitution. Then in a matter of fact, let us argue like this. Wakati wangu mimi nikitaka, wakati wangu nataka nitetewe, then I need law to stood with me. Then when it comes to other person that needs the law to stood with him or her, it means that law cannot stood with him or her. So this is the country that we are living. That mimi nikitaka nitetewe, constitution is relevant. Then kama mtu anataka tetewe, it means that the constitution is irrelevant. So according to William Ruto, he's saying that that threshold according to the constitution is irrelevant. Then he is summing up saying that the final person is Wafula Chebukati. Then when it comes to Raila Odinga, he's saying that constitution must be applied. The law must be applied. Then I'm just eager. Yes, I'm just eager to I'm just eager to wait and see the scenario that is going to happen between the Raila Odinga and other fellows. And I'm just waiting to see how the Chief Justice is going to address this issue. Because I think, did they address this issue of threshold? This threshold of IBC. I think the issue was also bringing up about these judges. So I just want to listen. Can someone tell me about the threshold of Supreme Court? The threshold of Supreme Court that entails about 7 judges. Then the threshold about the IBC. Please, someone to tell me, do those thresholds relate to each other? Do those thresholds relate to each other? I want someone to tell me. Where does the line hii line inachorwa wapi? Kwa sababu hii constitution inachanganyisha watu. It's just confusing people purely. And that is why, yes, Morris, Morris is saying that I see a recount of the votes happening. I think there was a leakage. There was a leakage that Martha Koome might bring this recount of votes. Yes? Faith Breezy saying opaque nature. Razia Odwari, this is really, we have to do something about it. God help us. Then I don't know. The IBC need to announce the result after agreeing it's final. Yes, Morris, this is whatever we are bringing out. This is whatever we are bringing out. Yes, this is something that we're bringing out. If this threshold is needed, then when the result is being announced, when they agree, they have consensus, then they bring, they become to announce. Then if there is certain allegation, yes, let someone come out to dispute it through the court. Yes. Simon Dungu is saying the IEBC register has a total number of 22 million voters. 22,120,780. And it is 65.4% turnout is equal to 14,446,780. This is minus those who voted manually and rejected voters. Then, ladies and gentlemen, there was a calculation that catched my attention. Where is this our rejected voters? They were huge. They were so much having impact when it comes to this election. But when it comes to now calculating that the total was not translating, plus when you were to add the result of William Ruto, Raila Odinga, Mwaure Wajakoya, then plus rejected votes is not translating to the turnout that IEBC announced. Mabeya loves football, saying, do Azimio have enough evidence to overturn Chebukati's announcement? I feel Chebukati did these things hurriedly. Yeah, I think Mabeya, I think again Chebukati was running out of time. But still he was having just 1 day, according to constitution. Then the question that was being asked, why did he hurry and not convincing his fellow commissioners? Mabeya, that was the big question. Then when it comes to Azimio having evidence, they have said that they have evidence. So we are waiting if that evidence is going to translate. If that evidence is going to translate. And if that evidence is going to translate, then the court is going kuchambua, wanaenda kuchambua, then see where the scenario and where the evidences lie. Then if they call it people to go to recount, then it's okay. Chebu and Chere is saying, have changed the narrative. Haki Kenyans na wapenda bure. Chebu, which narrative? Cheru. Yeah, Chebu, which narrative? Which narrative? Which narrative has changed? So the evidence lies with the Azimio. And I want to ask a question. I want to ask a just simple question. Does this 4 commissioners are going to affect this ruling? Or does the commissioners have the evidences? Because I want to say one thing here, without any fear of contradiction. Kuna watu walikuwa nasema at appointments, remember that these 4 commissioners, Uhuru Kenyatta is the one who appointed them. And if Uhuru Kenyatta was the person that appointed them, then waliwekwa kukua kama spy. Na kukua kama spy was to leak what has been happening when it comes to this election in and out. Remember the allegations of 2007? By that time, I think we did not have the IEBC. We were having other body. I don't know how it was being called. And it was led by Kivuitu. So now, when it comes to the scenario of these commissioners now rejecting the agreement between themselves, does it make sense? Now, Simon Ndungu is saying Chebukati announced 14,230,000. Listen to whatever Simon Ndungu is saying. That Chebukati announced 14,213,137 valid votes cast. Add 113,614, add them and you get 14,326,751. My question is, where did 120,000 votes go? And where did the votes of those who voted manually go? Then Simon Ndungu is adding something, saying that 113,614 is spoiled vote. In fact, that's the question that I was asking, ladies and gentlemen. Yes? If the spoiled votes were 113,614, those were spoiled votes. Yes? Then the question that Simon Ndung is asking, where did 120,029 votes go? And where did the votes of those who voted manually go? So there's a scenario I want to look at. There's a scenario of spoil votes. Spoil votes were 113 according to Simon Ndung, 614, and that is spoiled votes. Then there is about 120,000 and 29,000 votes. Then remember one thing, ladies and gentlemen, that those who voted manually, the same question that I asked when I started this live, where did these spoiled votes disappeared to? And this one, Simon, I want to ask question. I want to ask simple question here. You've said about 120,000 votes. 120,000 votes near, please, I'm requesting you to clarify. Because I know this 113 I saw somewhere. These were spoiled votes. Then someone was also asking about those who voted manually, kwani walipelekwa wapi? Na hii ndio sisi tunataka hii mafo commissioners wenye wako against Chebukati wakuje waseme hii manual voters walienda wapi, na hii spoil votes 130 wako wapi? And this is why we are asking. Yes, Mohammed Masood is saying, okay, if we take that 120,029 to give Raila, you think he can win? He can be a winner? The answer is no, because Ruto have more than 200,000 votes. Yes, Mohammed Masood, you are okay. Then the question we ask, where did 113 spoiled votes go? Because when you add what Raila Odinga got, William Ruto, Mwaure, and Wajakoya, is not translating to the total votes that was turnout, that was tallied. It means that somewhere that these spoiled votes has been taken, 113. I want us to give a simple mathematics. Mohammed, Morris Ambaisi is saying Mohammed, you've been umejibiwa hapa. Morris Ambaisi is saying that there will be no winner. Mohammed, but where are the votes? The issue is not if we'll win. That is highly favored is saying that. Then Dominic Domi also 100. Yes, Dominic, hii kitu niliuliza hii maneno, because if 100% represent 14 million, 14 million votes, what about this 0.01%? What about this 0.01%? Then when I calculated, Dominic, I got the same figure that you got, 1,400. Hata mimi natamani hii Cherera aulizwe hii swali. Mimi hii Cherera aulizwe hii swali. Because this thing is not but nani ali explain somewhere. Simon Ndung explained this somewhere. But I still answered I still asked that question. So I want to come up at the what Mohammed Masood said. Mohammed Masood Mohamed Masud, kwani umevuta? Hujavuta. Mohamed Masud said, okay, if we take that 120,000 and 29 to give Raila, you think he can be a winner? The answer is no, because Ruto have... Mohamed, I want us to minus. Mi nataka ni minus hapa. Wacha ni minus. Wacha mi ni minus. I want to take iko wapi kalamu yangu hapa? Where is my pen? Oh. I want to minus this. You are saying that 120,000 and 29, then you are saying that William Ruto won with 200,000. Yes, you are right. Then I want us to minus, then we see the range. Yes. You've said 200,000. Let us take 200,000 minus 120 and 29. Then we are getting Masud, we are getting 79,971. Yes. So I want to give you result. Then Mohamed Masud, we are getting the result, the difference 79,971. That is the result. Dominic is saying what? Dominic. Maurice Ambisi. Dominic, Masud, I think I have answered you. The difference is 79. Then it means maybe we can have runoff. Then let us go to Maurice. Maurice Ambisi is saying, Mohamed Masud, if for example, Raila got that 100,029 votes, both Baba and Ruto would have been on 49. You are right. That is why I said it here. Ruto could have not reached 50%. Maybe Ruto could have been maybe in 49.85%. Raila could have been in 49.33%. That was something that was going to translate. Then Henry Cherutich, Vice Chair Cherera, arudi shule please. Her arithmetic is wanting and worrying. I want to say it very clear. Hata kama una support Azimio, hata kama uko wapi, hata kama uko Kenya Kwanza, wacha tutupige hii hesabu jamini. Hii ingiani. What Cherera said is not translating. Even I saw somewhere in interview, watu wanafanya calculation, hii kitu ingiani. Hii ingiani true is not translating out. Yes. Then Dominic Domi saying, Cherera badala atumie Bodmas, alitumie Bob. Ai. Cherera alipita mtihani, alipita maths kweli. Umejua mathematics ni shida kwa mademu. Mademu wanakuwa na shida ya maths kwa Hey, Cherera is saying that 0.01% represent 142,000 votes. Then the question I ask, Mary Karimi, you are right, Mary Karimi, that was the calculation that I made. Mimi hiyo ndio calculation nilifanya. Mimi nashindwa. Mimi hiyo ndio calculation nilifanya. Mary Karimi, you are right. In fact, that's the calculation that I did. And I got 1,400. Then, if that translates 1,400, then hiyo inatusaidia. Mi sioni. Maurice Ambaisi say that 0.1% that translate to 0.001 of the total votes cast, then 0.001 times 14 million itakuwa 14k. Really? Maurice Ambaisi, ni kweli? Aya, Muluhaya, hii jina ni ngumu. Muluhaya is saying that brother, try adding the total votes by all aspirants. It is exceeding the total votes. It's exceeding. It's exceeding. I want to add the addition. I want to see. It's exceeding. Someone is saying that when you add what Raila got, William Ruto's votes, then Mwaure and Wajakoya, that total is exceeding the maths. Then Eunice Shimenga is saying, these people have nothing to say, always looking for excuses, dragging Kenya behind. Hiyo hesabu haingeni. True. Mimi hata nilijaribu kupiga hiyo hesabu. Mimi nimepata 1400. Ben be what, welcome. I've seen your calculation. I got 1400. Ni nini? Kuna kitu different apart from 0 point something percent. Apart from Cherera's argument, yes, who do you think has win this election? Mohamed Wali. Sasa sisi Mohamed Wali, who do you think has won this election? I want to ask you too. Because I think the argument, according to the Azimio, they said that no one won this election. Mahfoud Juma. What is the implication if the answer is 1,400? The same question I'm asking. Mahfoud Juma. The same question I'm asking. What is the implication? Mimi nataka uwape, if those people supporting Azimio is being given hope, can you please explain for us what is the impact of 1,400 votes? Then Alan Kubai is saying, what makes you think 0.01% yote ni ya Raila? Then kwani nobody voted for Ruto there? The same question we are asking Alan Kubai. That's the question that we are asking also. Faisal Mohamed anasalimia Viki Hane, vipi unasalimiwa hapo? Then Mary Karim is saying, to get 140,000 as stated, then Kenya should have 14 billion voters. Yes, you are right. Let me try to do that. I want to do that calculation. That 14 billion, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then, over 100, multiply by 0.01. I want to see 1, 1. Then this one and this one, cancel this one and this one. Then it remains 1, 2, 3. No, it's not like that. Daniel Ndungu Joroge is saying, no, it should be 1% times. There's a confusion hapa. Kuna confusion hapa. Kuna confusion. There's certain confusion here. The same Daniel Ndungu. Kuna nani pia alisema hapa. Simon alisema the same thing that you're saying. That it should not be multiplied by I mean, if Cherera has come out to say that, it means there's something that she has understood when it comes to the mathematics that he is bringing out. Daniel Ndungu Njoroge is saying it should be 1% multiplied by 14. How? Ndungu, can you clarify better? You're saying 1% times 140, 14 million is equal to 140. Or you divide by 100, or I've gotten you divide by 100. Then I want to see these I want to see at the hii chart inanipotelea wapi? Then I ask a question here. What about, I ask a question here. What about that then, if it is about 14,000 years, or it is 1,400, what is the impact? I want to read at everyone's comments. Mulu Haya is saying, doesn't mean I support Azimio, but for real, something is wrong somewhere. True, something is wrong, true. Wacha hii sasa, sisi hapa si ati mtu wako Kenya Kwanza ama Azimio. Let us say it the way it is. Hapa hakuna maneno sasa Azimio ama Kenya Kwanza. We want to say it how it is. There's something wrong. Mulu Haya, I support you. Then Ben was saying, wrong calculation by vice. Mohamed Wali is putting question marks there. Then Faisal Mohammed say, Raila bro, how comes it is 100.01? And the same thing that Sherera is asking. Morris Ambaisi is saying, Baba needs to lose fairly. Recount to confirm the results. Even Bush victory was overturned after I vote recount. Yeah, but uko na hopes. Uko na hopes. Sitaki kupelekwa ICU. Kuna hopes. Kuna hopes kweli. Kuna hopes. I don't want to go to ICU. Kuna hopes. Then Ben what is saying, how about 25% in counties? Raila met. Si alimet hiyo 25% in counties ama? Alipata. He got that 25% overall across the republic. In fact, hata ukiangalia member of parliament, Azimio is having 162. Azimio is having 162. That is what I know. Then Mohammed Ahmed is saying, if it was 101%, what she summed up then can be said 140,000 votes extra as a total vote casted should have been 1.4 billion. I don't know. Then highly favored saying, Mohammed, I think that's why we have all the calculations to see if we can know who is the winner. Mohammed Wali is saying, other question, why Raila Odinga also always rejects the result of IEBC, and before election he says he will accept the result. I want to say, Mohammed Wali, is that today when you are vying for a seat, then you have not lost genuinely. I think even me, I cannot concede defeat. I cannot concede defeat. Kweli, I cannot concede defeat. Then Nimo Ahmed saying, you got it wrong. It is 0.1, round off the 0.05. Did you listen to values in terms of percent distribution? You are misleading the followers. No. Nimo Ahmed, I'm not saying what, I'm saying what I heard Sherera say. I'm not saying what I know. I'm saying what Sherera said. And she said that it was 0.01%. Even it is all over the media. Not what I said. Yes? So I think I have clarified. Then Morris Amaisi is saying, Mohammed Wali, Raila is always clear. He will accept free and fair election. And that is what he has been always saying. Now, Maggie Pesca is saying, if Jesus says yes, nobody can. Maggie, yes. Then Duncan Kwemoy is saying, no impact is equally distributed. Daniel Ndumu Njoroge, yes, 1/100 times 14 million is equal to 140,000. He kitu no integrity. Then Faisal Mohammed then, there are 4 sub-counties haven't voted, and it is Azimio stronghold. Those 4 counties have a total of 288,758 registered voters. You take like 888k, you give Ruto and 200k for Raila's blue is thick. Yes. Then Peter Muturi, yani rounding off ndio inawakula kichwa hivi. We Tommy Igan jamaa kashindwa kweli, one wrong running mate, she contested him a lot of votes too. The wrong polls gave a whole Azimio a wrong impression that is going to win, and that caused a low voters turnout. Mary Karimi, 1% is equal to 140,000, but 0.01% is equal to 1,400 votes. Magi Peska, Mungu ndio anachagua presented. Nemo Ahmed, she said 0.1. Yes, she said that. She says 0.01. To her again, then mimi sione hata. Then if it is about 0.0, yes, if it is 0.1, alafu hii ilikuwa ya nani? Magi Peske nitasema but Mungu ameshachagua. Okay. Faisal Mohammed, then number of counties a candidate has attained at least 25% is as Ruto 39, Raila 34. My question is, how many counties do we have in Kenya? Raila a true hero? Yes, that's the question that I'm asking. Ruto was said, in fact, yes, Faisal Mohammed, you've got it. You've got it. I heard Chebukati saying that William Semeruto got overall 39%. That Raila got 25. It means that Raila got it right. My question is, how many counties do we have? The same question that I'm asking. Then 14 billion cast voters. Yes. Then when it comes to Magi Peske saying sasa wakienda kotini ndio wataabika kabisa. I don't know if they have evidence. I don't want to say that. Highly favored. Mohammed, I also used to ask why Raila never accepted result, but now I can say he knows what he says. We have heard them confess they have been stealing. Huwezi kushindana na Mungu. Magi Peska is saying. Tommy Igna, Magi Peska, no, it is 50/50. If there's a runoff and Azimio supporters will go all out, then we will win. That is what is happening. So, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to reality, there are certain confusion that is happening. So, according to me, I'm just going to wait to see. Peter Muturi, welcome. I've seen your text here. He's saying, Faisal, we got 47 counties. Therefore, it means that both of them got more than 25%. But Ruto got more by 5 counties. Daniel Ndungu, in this world, what we need is justice too. Yeah. Then Fred Masaba, welcome. 4 commissioners need to be supported by a serious lawyer, or else they will suffer in Supreme Court. That's the truth. They will suffer. They will suffer. Yes, that's the truth. That is the truth. That is the truth. You know, kweli. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what are your assumptions after that? What are your assumptions? What are your assumptions? Because this now is going to be a Supreme Court decision. What are your thoughts? Is there any nullification? Is there any repeating of, or is there any order that Martha Koome can give to IEBC so that they can recount votes? Yes? Is there any possibility? Give your opinion. Give your opinion. Orengo ndio lawyer anaweza tusaidia sisi watu wazima. Yes, Duncan Kimoy is saying that no nullification. Who is it? Muluhaya, welcome to Kenya, where there was no single spoiled vote. Alafu, if you add the voters for the candidates, it amount 14,326,641. Where else the total voters tallied was 14,213,137. Maggie Pesky is saying, wacha aende kotini. Ben what? That percentage of 25%, Ruto 39, Raila 34 is okay. They both can get 25 in the same county. I agree. It is possible. Yeah. I ask a question. Is there any nullification of this election? Paul Njuguna, welcome. Let's wait the evidence Azimio will bring, but somehow Chebukati went against the 4 commissioner. Felix Murim, welcome. When Barak was sent to cause the people of Israel, he blessed them. I wonder wanasema nini. Faisal Mohammed, Petro Muturi, ingia bunge bro. Henry Cherutich, my assumption is Chebukati did the right thing, and within the law, Ruto won it squarely, done and dusted. Swearing in is coming for the 5th. No, is not for the 5th. Oh, for the 5th. Yeah, it's going to be 30th if the court is not going to. Then Tommy Ignite saying is final word. The Supreme Court can decide a runoff, but if people don't show up like before, then Ruto will win again. That is the panic now. Hiyo ndio uoga hapa. Motoma Tebe is saying, welcome Motoba. He's saying, senior council will nullify. And please, if you are in this live and you have not give thumb up, please give thumb up. Weka like hapo. Weka like. Kama uko live hapa na hujaweka like, please. Weka like. Dunga like. Kama hujaweka like, please. Do me a favor. Dunga like. Kenya, I wish you could do the same analysis on Homa Bay County and Cyril Murder. By the way, tomorrow I'm going to have I had decided that I'm going to have that, let me write. There was an issue of let me write it down. The Homa Bay. So ladies and gentlemen, give thumbs up. Patiana like hapo, wacha mchezo. Weka thumbs up. I wish you could do the same analysis on Homa Bay by county and serial madness. Yeah, there was certain issues there. Yes, we are in the house 158 people. Please give thumb up. Like this live. Mohammed Masood is saying that Kenya have 47 counties. Ruto 39, Raila 34. So tally is 73. So what 25 counties come from? You've not recounting likely. Ben Biwot is saying recounting is likely. Paul Njuguna, never Kikuyus will not go to vote again. If happens to vote again. Mutuoma Tebe, Supreme Court itakanyagia. Itakanyagia. Yes, we are giving a final assumption before we end the live. Before you leave, give like. Patiana like kwa hivi live. Yes, usisahau, we are in the house 150 something. Give like. Simon Dung is saying, if the petition is to be successful, I expected the argument to be based on the total tally of 434 AS does match with that of Form 34 BS. Does the total votes differ with that Chebukati's declaration? Yes. That is what we are looking at. Fred Masaba is saying, welcome Fred Masaba. God bless you. Wafula's Chebukati appear confident and focused. Yes, that is what I was seeing like. Then Lona Anupi, welcome. The total percentage is 100.05, not 100.01. Patiana like to this live. Patiana like. Usisahau patiana like, usisahau patiana like to this live. Yes, tuko 147 kwa nyumba na bado like iko 26. Till you notice me, Mulio haya. Till you notice me have said total votes by all candidates. Yes, that one. 14 million point 3, which exceed the total tallied votes. That was 14.2. That's true. Now Peter Muturi, Mohamed unachoma. Mohamed amesema nini? Mohamed amesema nini? Anachoma. Both of the candidates get 25% in single county. Yes? Ladies and gentlemen, tuko 161. Tuko 149 kwa nyumba. Patiana like. Patiana like kwa hii live. Usisahau patiana like, tuko 150. Patiana like, tuko 150. Usiniaibishe. You are great people. You are great people. Umekuwa kwa hii live about 1 hour and ago. Na hujapatiana like. Patiana like, you are great people. Yes. Tom Igan saying Paul Njuguna. Mimi nalala sasa is 2 hours nifike asubuhi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much Faisal. Be blessed. Be blessed. Be blessed. I salute you. Faisal, I salute you. Lorna Apu, yes, because she talked about other remaining constituencies. But again, I was expecting to people to deliberate. I expected Cherera to come and explain what about those 28 counties that were not announced. Hey, kuna jina ingine hapo imeandikwa Kiarabu. We need justice mpaka kieleweke. True. We are in the house 133, 127. Please give like at this live. Faisal Muhammad. But my county people, I love you all. Thank you so much, Faisal. God bless you. Okongo Shafik, welcome. Chebukati wanna ban our beautiful country. I think this must be your last Wera Buddha. It is last. Arudi tena. Cherera mathematics is not your mathematics. She knows what they are saying. She knows not giving a chance to calculate. James Mugisa is saying this rigging was properly planned for a long time and all loopholes plugged. I doubt if Azimio will gather enough evidence to upset the outcome. Now Daniel Ndungu Njoroge saying Peter Muturi, you can get at least 25% in the same county. Yeah. Then Simon Ndungu, why were the 28 counties were not announced? The figures were being cooked. My question, if happened, the Supreme Court decides. We are in the house 129. Please give a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up. My question is this. If it happened, the Supreme Court decide vote should be recounted, and it happened Baba have won, will Baba be announced to the... He must, because even Ruto Chebukati followed the law while he was announcing William Samoei. Dennis Mumanyi, welcome. I've seen the first text. Welcome Dennis Mumanyi. Tunataka kuenda kulala, but before tuende kulala, I'm requesting you jamani, musiniaibishe. Kama hujaweka like, so weke like. Weka like. Nyinyi ni watu wa maana. Weka like kama hujaweka. Nyinyi ni watu wa maana. Mko 131. Tuko like ngapi? 136. Na please kama huja subscribe to this channel, donga subscription. Do you know what 25% mean, my friend? Even all of them will have 47 for all 2 candidates. Hiyo comment inapotea. Hiyo comment imepotea. Huyu ni nani huyu? Huyu ni nani huyu ana comment vituko? Who is this? Who is this? So now, tomorrow we have seen the way. Tomorrow we want to go Homa Bay. We want to go to different counties. per what the turning out was. So I'm going to do evidence all those numbers, then we see the scenario how the turnout was. So I want us to end the live, but before we end the live, I want to thank you so much because of your great support. But before you leave, please give thumbs ups. So pende tu hii video, weka tu like, weka like before utoke, unaweka like before utoke, weka like before utoke. So tomorrow we want to start our live at tutaanza our live saa ngapi? Tutaanza saa 4. Tutaanza our live saa 4 for that period, ili watu kama wamemaliza kazi, wamekula, wamerelax. So give thumb ups. Usitoke kama hujaweka kitu. Dunga hii like. Dunga before you toke. Dunga like. We are 128 in the house. Dunga, we are 122. Dunga before you leave. Dunga like before you leave. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So bye till we meet on another video. I want to appreciate you for being great people in this live stream. Tomorrow, the same time, we are having lives. Continue supporting this channel. Bye till we meet on another video. Bye.